What if the world you know was on the edge of vanishing? Let's imagine some scary scenarios and see how our planet would look if the laws of nature were just a little different. Welcome to the What If universe. Are you ready? Here are 10 potential doomsday scenarios that could wipe out the Earth and all of its inhabitants. And at the end, we'll reveal one thing that will save us from all of them. Keep watching to find out more. Number 1. Earth and geography. Our home is built on a bed of moving tectonic plates. So what if they suddenly cracked and shifted? Imagine massive earthquakes that shake the planet, volcanoes that erupt, sending hot lava and ash into the sky, rivers that dry up or flow into enormous new canyons, continents that drift apart or smash together, wiping out coastal cities. The familiar world map we know could be turned upside down in an instant. Number 2. Climate change. Ice melts. The poles are melting at a rapid pace. Greenland and Antarctica are shedding ice caps in a matter of years. With rising temperatures, storms become more frequent. Rain pours endlessly. New York, Venice, and countless coastal towns get flooded. Polar bears struggle to survive on shrinking ice floes. This warming trend won't spare anyone. So what if the ice melts completely? Number 3. Astronomy and space. What if the moon, our loyal companion for billions of years, started to fade away, drifting farther and farther from Earth until it disappeared from the night sky altogether? Without its gravitational pull, our oceans would be in chaos. Tides would collapse, causing coastal communities to be wiped out. What's more, the moon's presence has stabilized Earth's tilt on its axis over millions of years. Without the moon, Earth's climate would become unstable. What if the sun flickered and dimmed? Plants would wither. Without sunlight, global crop failure would lead to famine. In just a few weeks, Earth would turn into a frozen wasteland. But even worse things could happen. What if our planet drifted off its orbital path around the sun and flew away into outer space? We'd either freeze or burn up, depending on where we ended up. Number 4. Science and technology. There's a sci-fi movie about an army of robots that take over the world. But what if this scenario wasn't so fictional? What if machines and artificial intelligence started to surpass humans? Robots would march across cities, imposing order and efficiency. Their reign could bring about progress or enslavement. Skyscrapers would be erected in a matter of hours, but so would giant fences to keep humans confined. In areas designated for robots, screens would glow red as AI glitches out human faces. Power grids would go down. Cities would lose their lights. Internet screens would display a terrifying message: no signal. So what if tech ruled us? Number 5. Human future. We've already made it this far, which means there's something worth preserving, doesn't it? What if science gave us the ability to alter our own genetic makeup? A glowing double helix of DNA would symbolize our potential to transcend our physical limitations. It's like a video game where you can upgrade your character by acquiring new skills. What if we harnessed the power of space? Humanity could establish colonies on Mars with futuristic domes to shield us from cosmic radiation. Number 6. Natural disasters. What if a supervolcano erupted, unleashing an apocalyptic blast of ash and pumice into the atmosphere? Earthquakes would level entire cities. Giant waves would crash through coastal regions. But it's not the end. You thought wrong. It gets much worse. What if oxygen, the very essence of life, started to disappear? What if trees withered away, animals fell to the ground, and even humans in their spacesuits with broken oxygen masks struggled to breathe, making desperate, silent cries for help? Children would gaze at the lifeless forest, wondering why the birds had stopped singing. Number 8. Global systems. What if the intricate systems that sustain our modern society began to unravel? Empty streets, ghost cities, abandoned infrastructure, and most importantly, no money. The global economy would collapse. Huge bills and banknotes would be set on fire, turning into piles of ashes. Even maps would start to glitch with a terrifying no signal. Number 9. The unknown. What if we unlocked the secrets of the universe and discovered that existence itself might be a grand illusion? What if a black hole, one of those mysterious cosmic voids, started to swallow nearby stars, eventually consuming the sun? What if time, the relentless force that shapes our lives, suddenly stopped? Clocks would freeze, shadows would remain motionless, and the ticking of the clock, the rhythm of life, would cease to exist. All that would be left are endless expanses of cosmic darkness and a single haunting question: why? And here's the final bonus. What if the fabric of reality started to tear, releasing unimaginable horrors into our world? Otherworldly creatures would emerge, challenging everything we know. They're coming for you. So which scenario do you think is the most likely to happen first? Are we nearing the end of the world as we know it? How close are we to the brink of annihilation? Share your thoughts below. Here's a fact. There's a theory that our world might actually be a computer simulation. Maybe there are other universes where different versions of us explore alternate realities. If that's true, what other realities might we inhabit? Now let's shift the focus to something more positive. Imagine a world where dreams become reality, wishes come true, and every challenge leads to growth and self-discovery. That world exists within each of us. Take a moment to consider the limitless potential that lies dormant, waiting for the right conditions to flourish. What if instead of dwelling on the negative, we started focusing on the positive? What if we channel our energy into nurturing our inner selves and helping others along the way? By doing so, we'd be creating our very own utopian world right here, right now. Thanks for joining us today. Remember, every what if brings us closer to the truth. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more exciting journeys through the cosmos.